Hi friends, I'm Dr. Vrinda Kumar. I'm an allergy specialist, and in today's video, we're going to talk about some food and dietary management for food allergy and food labeling instructions and how to relabel, what to look, what not to look for, and what to be careful about. So let's go right into it. Number one, about avoiding. So I've said it again and again. I can't say it enough. Read labels, read labels, read labels. And when you read the labels, read the entire label and not just the contain section. Because contain section sometimes can miss out certain allergens. So I know most labels have contain soy, wheat, etc. etc. Don't just read the contain section, read the entire contents of the label. The label is designed to be written in such a way that the most quantity wise the most of the food is on in the front, and then as the food decreases it goes down. So if something has wheat as the most important part, for example if it's bread, then wheat will be the first, then will be milk, then will be egg, and it will be in the order of how much of it is there in it. So read the ingredients and also the contents section. Soy oil and lecithin are usually tolerated in people who have a soy allergy. So they don't usually have the protein that most of the time people react to when they're allergic. So if something says soy lecithin or soy oil, it is usually tolerated. If you're not sure about it, always come to an allergist and do a food challenge for some product that contains soy oil or soy lecithin, because soy allergies can actually get really hard to manage, because most packaged foods list soy as a component, because soy lecithin and soy oil are important preservatives, but usually they're well tolerated. Don't fall for the front of package labels. So there are many food items that say vegan or gluten free, but actually, what is vegan? They extract the DNA from milk and then they grow it in certain bacteria or fungi, and the product is very similar to actual milk. So even though it's from a vegan source, the protein and the composition is very similar to actual cow's milk or to actual egg. So even though it says vegan, it doesn't mean that it doesn't contain any milk proteins. So if you look at the back at the ingredient list, it might say casein protein or whey protein or ovalbumin, which are all allergens. In Even though the product itself may be from a vegan source. So don't fall for the front of the package labels. They don't look at the back, look at the ingredients, and look at the contain section. And then the PAC, the allergen guidance, that says may have been processed in a facility that also deals with peanuts. Sometimes it says may have been processed in a facility that deals with peanuts, but adequate measures have been taken to avoid cross contamination. Some say also the facility also processes other foods. The thing is that these PAC guidances are not regulated. The manufacturer can mention whatever they want to, and so don't fall for that. Don't I mean, if just because it says that it has been processed in a facility and we follow appropriate measures does not mean anything, honestly. That being said, a lot of times patients who have allergies can actually tolerate things that have been processed in facilities, that process other like peanuts, or usually the dose is so small that you won't react to it. Some foods have greater risk of unintended exposure from milk, peanut, and other tree nuts. So some examples of these kind of products are chocolate and chocolate products, baked products, baking mixes like pre-made baking mixes that you get, some nutrition bars, and some products that are made from smaller companies. So they have a high risk of, like, having something that you might be allergic, especially for milk and for nuts. And the last thing that I want to say is if you have a child and they're a baby, they're 6 months old, and you found out that they're allergic to cow's milk or to peanuts. There is no need for maternal avoidance of that allergen because the transmission is very, very low, and it's important for the mother's nutrition, especially if it's milk or nuts or eggs. It's a highly nutritious food, and if you're breastfeeding, then you need to have good nutrition. So there's no need for maternal avoidance of those food. I hope you found this video interesting and helpful, and please do leave feedback in the comment section. If you agree, disagree, like, dislike, tell me, give me feedback. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Bye.